How's everyone, Niku here, and in this video we're going to be having a look at this motherboard. So this is the Gigabyte B850 Aorus Elite Wi-Fi 7. It is for AM5 CPUs from AMD, and yeah, we're going to be having a look at it in this video. Let's get started. Alright everyone, so the first thing we're going to do is let's get it out of the box and let's see what we get inside of here. So let's quickly have a look at everything that you get inside of the box. So firstly, we get a little bit of paperwork. Then we get a few rubber standoffs. So these ones you use when you install additional M.2s. We get more thermal pads for your M.2s. We get a nice metallic sticker. This is that easy plug that you can install all your front I/O on, and then you just have one plug to install on your motherboard. We get two SATA plugs. One is a 90-degree. And then we get our Wi-Fi antenna with that easy plug right over there. And lastly, we get our motherboard itself. Next up, I'd like to zoom into the board and chat a bit about all the ports that you get, and after that we'll go to the back and see what I/O we get there. So let's start with the socket itself. So it is an AM5 socket supporting the latest AMD processor. So let's quickly move to here. So as you can see, we've got a 4-pin and a 6-pin power connector right there. If we move a little bit to there, we'll see we do have a CPU optional and a CPU fan header there. And if we move like this, we do have a RGB connector right there. That's a 3-pin, and then we have a power and reset switch right over there. And here we do have a 24-pin connector right over there. As you can see, we do have our memory slots, and these memory slots can actually support RAM up to 8,200 mega transfers a second. If we move like that, we see we do have a HDMI internally. So if you have a little monitor that you want to connect to check your temperatures and all of those sort of things, you can do it from the inside, which is quite nice. We have our front USB right over here, and this can support up to 20 gigabits per second. Moving a little bit down, we see we do have 4 SATA ports. Moving down again, we do have our front USB 3. If we look here, we do have a CMOS battery and our CMOS reset. We have our front I/O power reset, all of those sort of things. Moving like this, we do have 2 fan headers, 2 USB 2s, 2 more fan headers, and moving on to here, we have actually 3 RGBs, which one is a 4-pin and the other 2 is 3-pin RGB. These 2 PCIe slots, they are actually PCIe 3.0 times 16 slots. Moving like this, we have our audio right over there. So the first thing I want to show you guys is this shield right here. So it has an easy latch, so if you pop that off, you can just take this shield off, and there we've got our PCIe slots or our M.2 slots exposed. So this is M.2 generation 5, so it's PCIe 5, and the 2 bottom ones is PCIe 4 slots. They also have these quick latches, so you can put in the SSDs without requiring any sort of tools. Before we put the shield back on, let's just see here. We actually have a PCIe Gen 5 slot here. And let me just close that, and I'll show you guys. We actually have an easy latch right over here. So if you press this button and you look over here, it pops open, and it just makes it so much easier for you to uninstall and, well, reinstall your graphics card. So yeah, that's all the ports on the motherboard. Let's quickly have a look at the back I/O and see what we get there. So I'm going to try and keep it as steady as possible. So looking here, we do have nice ventilation. So this is ventilation for all your MOSFETs and stuff on the other side, giving power to the CPU. Anyways, starting here, we do have a display port. We have Q flash for your BIOS. We've got 4 USB 2s. Then we've got a USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type C port. The 5 blue USBs we have here is USB 3.2 Gen 1. Then the red ones is USB 3.2 Gen 2. We've got a 2.5 gigabit connection right here. Our Wi-Fi plug that we have here is Wifi7 antenna plug, and that is the Wi-Fi easy plug, so it's easy to plug in and out. Here at the bottom, we do have our optical out, and we've got a mic and we've got a line, and as you guys can see, we do have our pre-installed I/O shield. There we go, everyone. That's it for the video. It's just a quick unboxing and overview of this board. We are going to use this with our test bench that's going to have a 9950 X3D in it, and I might live stream this over on TikTok when I do the build. But yeah, guys, that's it for the video. Just want to thank Gigabyte and Woodware here in South Africa for sending this board over and making it possible for me to build this test bench. I appreciate it a lot. So there we go, guys. That's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you like about this board or dislike about the board, and if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe and I'll check you out in the next video. Cheers, everyone.